Hey, how's it going? It's Johnny K with Newhoff Media. Got a special guest in studio right now. He's one of the key wide receivers for the Bloomington Edge football squad, LJ Castile. LJ, what's going on, my man?
It's going good, man. I'm happy to be in this morning. Very grateful you guys called me in for the interview. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thank you for taking the time to come in. Let's talk a little bit about Friday's game. Huge win, 64-20. Great way to start off the season.
Man, it's a really amazing way to start, especially with the new head coach and the ownership we have. A lot of people was really curious about how we would come out and play this year. Coming from the scrimmage, it was a little lower team, so people really didn't respect the win. But playing one of the best teams last year, especially a team that beat us before the championship, I think it really sets the standards for the league and the new Bloomington Edge energy that we're bringing to this league this year.
That has certainly made a statement right out of the gate with the season opener, convincing win. So you had the first touchdown for the Edge in the game, 9-yard touchdown strike or reception. So the Ironmen, they opened up with a kickoff return in the game. So what was kind of the conversation you guys had about answering them back and quickly getting back at them?
Well, our energy, our vibe this year is not so much answering. We're so much coming out and we're hitting first. So just the luck of the draw, they won the toss, so they got the ball and they scored. The whole vibe is just we went out there and did what we had to do. Nothing changed. Nobody's head got down. It was just go out there and do what we had to do. So it wasn't a big deal about them scoring first, So it's really good that they did to kind of wake us up. But at the end of the day, we always want to hit first. So it's not really a big vibe.
Yeah, they just got lucky that they got first possession.
Yes,
They just happened to get a score first, but as we saw in the game, they didn't. I don't think they scored again until the second half. So, and talk a little bit about that. Your defense: 3 sacks, 5 interceptions, a couple scores off that as well. But other than that, they seem to just want to get you guys the ball back and just keep running up the score.
We always talk about how good defenses are, and defense win championships in football world. But last night, we played, the team actually really had our back. When you got defense scoring and getting stops like that, you have no choice to win. It's a big deal to have defense and an offense being explosive. You have no way to lose if you continue to play like that, man. That's a really good team to have a good defense like we do.
So, taking away some of the components from the game on Friday, your next matchup, Kansas City Phantoms, that'll be an away game. And then next, you'll be at home March 18th against the Omaha Beef. So, what do you take away from this first game leading into the next couple of games coming up?
The main thing that we take from it, the Edge, is just the whole momentum thing. We don't really like the word momentum, but coming from a big win like that and going on the road so early, we do have that momentum coming with us. So we're ready to go on the road and bring it back home on the March 18th.
And are there any kind of critiques you have for yourself or on behalf of the team? Even in a big convincing win, I'm sure you're always looking for things to improve. What will you take into the next game?
I think the main thing that we will take on to the next game is consistency. Not getting too high on ourselves and not getting low. We just want to stay neutral. We want to just remember why we're here. We're going out there mainly for a business trip. It's not more a game. It's mainly a business trip. So if we continue to play like we're playing, I think everything will turn out fine when we come back on the 18th.
Sounds good to me. So, LJ, I want to talk to you a little bit about you personally. So when you're not playing, when you're not in a game, when you're not at practice with the Edge, what are some of your hobbies and what do you do off the field?
Some of my hobbies consist of reading. I read a lot. I didn't read a lot as a kid. I know now how important it is to read. Knowledge is power. We hear that as kids, but we don't realize it until we're older. So if I can get knowledge now and teach kids to read and get knowledge early, I think that would be a great thing. On my free time, things I do, I'm also a personal trainer. I train a lot of people, kids and families, moms, dads. I also have my own one-day herbal detox that I have. Mainly that's pretty much, I just really like to hang around and be free-minded.
There you go. So talk a little bit about reading. Speaking of that, I don't know if it's a coincidence or not, or if it's just happened to be tailored just for you, but Edge coming up, they have a reading program going on for kids, and there's a little bit of an incentive to get more into reading and go see some Edge games while you're at it. You want to talk a little bit about the Edge reading program?
Yes, we started that. We talked about it. How could we get more kids involved in being smarter and having fun with the game? So we did improve in that. So we have made a program to help kids want to read, to help them motivate them more to want to do it. So if kids read for 15 minutes a day for the month of March, we're giving away free tickets for the April 22nd game. And it's a game to come to. If you're having a birthday, if you're having any kind of events, I think you should want to have your birthday at the Coliseum, not at Chuck E. Cheese's.
Well, very good. So a good way to get children mentally active and more physically active, see the real action that is the Bloomington Edge football. So let's talk a little bit about how we can get more people packing the stadium to the game. So you have a mini season ticket opportunity. Why don't you tell us what the deal is with the mini season ticket package?
The mini season ticket package, it's just another way to get people in the stands. We have a really, really big arena, and we're just trying to get many people in. We have a pick 3 for $33. You get any 3 games for $33. And when you come there, your kids can come on the field, take pictures with the players after, get autographs, get balls. It's just another event for us to get more people in the stands.
I don't know. It's very personal touch there. First of all, that great deal, 3 games for $33. Any games you want to go to, so you have no excuse not to find games that fit your schedule. Also, I like that how you get to be on the field with the athletes, and that's something that your GM Charles was talking about. How arena football is such an interactive game. I mean, if a ball goes into the stands, it's your ball to keep, and so it's great to see that. Yeah, you want to get as many people there, interact with as many people as you can, reach out to the community in as many ways as possible.
Yes, with indoor football in the arena, it's really different than playing outside football for the fans. Indoor football is more of a fan-based first game, so that's the main reason why we're really promoting fans. It's not so much about the players, it's more so about the kids and the families that come to the game. It's the only team in game that you can really get active with. So come out and get the 3 for $33.
So talking a little bit more about the community and a great cause that the Edge is part of, they've partnered up with March of Dimes, and there's a couple things going on with March of Dimes. First of all, auctioning off the jerseys that you guys wore in the game and donating all that. Why don't you talk a little bit about the auctions?
Yes. After the game, Charles came in and tore my jersey off my back. It was still wet and sweaty. I was like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Well, we just auctioned it off." And, it kind of made me feel good, but I just was wondering how good it made the person who had the jersey. We was also talking about the March of Dimes and getting sideline tickets. I feel like if you can get in there, man, the closer you are to the field, you can get balls. So
Exactly.
you can touch players. So, yes, for sure, March of Dimes is something that everybody should take part in, man.
And that's right. You were mentioning that if you purchase sideline tickets in advance, you get not only will you get obviously the best seats of the house, but $5 for every ticket sold will go back to March of Dimes, and that's a great cause. And any information on where people can get tickets in advance?
If you want to get tickets in advance, you can get deals through the Edge. You can call the office, 484-840-EDGE, 484-840-EDGE, and you can get tickets there and ask for the sideline tickets.
At the best seats in the house. LJ, it's been a pleasure talking with you in studio today. Any kind of final thoughts that you want to speak on behalf of the Edge to the fans?
Yes. Please bring friends. This is not the same Edge team that you guys are used to seeing. We're trying to really make Bloomington Normal a great place to be and have somebody to talk about it. So please come to the games and try us out. And if you don't, you will hear about us very soon.
You heard it first here. Wide receiver LJ Castile for the Bloomington Edge. LJ, thanks for coming in. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. Have a good day.